Good day, grade 9s, and welcome back to Thuma Mina Teaching. You are tuned in for your third lesson in Term 3 for EMS. In the previous lessons, we engaged the 8 business functions. In this lesson, we will start looking at a business plan and why this is important. If you are new to our channel, please subscribe and re-watch the lessons in Term 1 and Term 2. Also, please go and have a look at our first 2 lessons of this term before watching this one. Are you ready? Let's go! To start a business is no child's play, and it requires very detailed planning to establish a successful business. Kamva must have planned iKasi Kofu company very well. Most entrepreneurs take about 3 to 6 months to plan their businesses, and even after this planning has been completed, there are still changes that may take place. Who of you have thought about a good business idea, but when you write it down or tell someone about it, it doesn't seem that great anymore? It's important that you write down your business idea to determine whether it is viable and can achieve success. Kamva, what is your winning recipe?
A business plan, of course.
Aha! A business plan. Well, what is a business plan? A business plan is a plan of action that turns a business idea into an action plan. It consists of information where and how the entrepreneur intends to start a business. The plan must convince stakeholders that the business will be a success and that they will want to become part of the business idea. You might be wondering what a stakeholder is. A stakeholder is a person or business that has a direct or indirect influence on the business, and vice versa. Examples of stakeholders are investors, bankers, employees, suppliers, intermediaries, or customers. A business plan is very important as it encourages an entrepreneur to write his thoughts on paper or to use the plan as a checklist to monitor the success of the business. It can also be used to look at how the business idea can be improved for future growth. Let's test your knowledge. Complete the missing words in the sentences on the screen. We will put up the timer for you to complete them. Are you ready? 3, 2, 1. The business plan consists of different sections where the business idea is laid out thoroughly for the stakeholders to get a full picture of the business. The first section is the cover page, as any formal document should have. We see the name of the business, the owner's name, the address of the business, contact details, the business's brand or slogan, and the possible date of the presentation will appear on the front page. Well done, Kamva! Your cover page looks very professional. The second aspect of a business plan is the table of contents. Each section discussed in the business plan should be numbered accordingly, with page numbers on the right-hand side of the table of contents. Next, the business's vision, mission, goals, and objectives must be discussed to show the stakeholders where the business is going to and how they intend on getting there. Short-term goals are the goals you want to achieve soon. Medium-term goals are the goals you want to achieve after opening the business. Usually, you would like to achieve it within a period of 6 to 12 months. Long-term goals are those that the business wants to achieve in the future. The smarter approach can be used to construct good goals. Objectives should be specific, measurable, achievable, realistic, time-bound, ethical, and recordable. Grade 9s, the smarter technique is something that you should know off by heart, seeing that it's an element you will repeat in business studies next year. Next, it is important that the entrepreneur provides a detailed description of the product or service they want to sell. They need to sell this business idea to the stakeholders and attract them in investing in their business. Grade 9s, let's use our imagination a little bit. And let's do an elevator pitch. You are standing in an elevator next to one of the directors of Capitec. How would you sell your business idea in order to obtain funding to start your business? What would you say? Remember, you only have 10 stories to sell this business idea. You would need to sell the most captivating aspects of your business idea to make sure that you can seal the deal. Let's use Canva as an example. Canva must sell his business idea by thoroughly explaining his products and services and the ingredients used to make these products. Canva also needs to advertise why his product is unique and will be a success in the market. Canva should also elaborate more on the location of where his business is established. The location of his business must always be close to his clients and in a clean and safe area to attract many clients. Next, it is very important for the business plan to include the production system that will be used. We had a look at this in the previous lesson, where each business has a specific production system depending on the size of the business and the amount of products that they make. Canva has a relatively small business and therefore has a small production system. Let's take a brief look at 3 important production systems. Batch production is a system that produces goods in batches which are identical. An example of this system is packages of cookies made in batches. Mass production is a system that produces a large number of identical products. An example of these items are cans of green peas produced in the Koo factory. They can make many cans of peas at a time. Job production is a system that businesses use when producing goods that are totally different from each other. In other words, each item is one of a kind or custom made. Each task must be completed before the next task can begin. An example of this is building a house. Furthermore, the entrepreneur can specify the equipment or machinery needed to produce these products and services, or other material that will be used in production. Okay, grade 9s, let's test your knowledge. State whether the following statements are true or false. Raise your left hand if you think the statement is true, or your right hand if you think the statement is false. Are you ready? 3, 2, 1. Well done, grade 9s! We have just completed our 3rd lesson for this term. Remember to complete the self-marking assessment by clicking the link in the description below. In the next lesson, we will conclude business plans. See you next time!